Hey guys, it's me, Jesse, with Lights of the Night. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about the differences between importing sequences and custom sequences, and how to go about setting these up. So I want to make hopefully a quick video on on the differences and how to get these set up for you. So first, I will start with importing sequences. Essentially, what it is when you purchase a sequence from the web store. If you purchase import, it's basically all I'll do is import the sequence into your own personal setup. That's all it is. There's no custom sequencing involved. I will not change really any of the settings, or any of the effects, anything like that, with the importing. It's just simply putting the effects into your own setup, and that's different than custom sequencing, because over here with custom sequencing, I completely start from the ground up on every song and customize it to your display. Now, if you want me to sequence a song that is in my shop, um, that is 100% okay. I do still sequence from the ground up. The only thing I may import are things like timing tracks and lyric tracks, and that's just to save me a little bit of time, and ultimately you a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and talk about setting these up. So first of all, I'll mention this briefly. The $50 for the customized display, it will chances are it's going to cost more than $50 for custom sequencing. Custom sequencing is billed hourly, and this $50 acts as a sort of retainer for the final bill, you could say. So importing, it costs $15. That will not go up or down. It's $15, or whatever. This price may change in the future. I don't plan on it, but if it does, this is a one-time cost essentially, and this 50 is a retainer. So now back to what I was saying, how to get either of these set up. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is sign into your account here on the website, and after that you're going to purchase whichever one you're going to use. So for this example, we're gonna purchase customized sequencing. Once you purchase it, I'll reach out to you shortly afterwards, usually within 24 hours. But what you're going to need for either one of these is Dropbox. That is the software I use to share files. There is a Dropbox free account. I believe you get 2 gigabytes free with a free account. And typically it's enough for any given season. If you find that it's not enough, then you can purchase with Dropbox. You can purchase an upgrade. I personally, I have 2 terabytes because I do a lot of this and share a lot of files, so I do pay for it on my side. But for your sake and for the sake of simplicity, you do not have to purchase a paid account. If you want to, go for it. I'm not stopping you. But a free account is totally 100% okay. Now, it's kind of tricky to get to Dropbox website because they want you to pay for it. But to get a free account, you're going to go to dropbox.com/basic. And from there, you can just click here where it says sign up for free and go throughout the setup process. Whatever email that you use is an email that I will need. And I'll get to why here in a minute. So once you create your accounts, you will need to send me an email telling me which email account you used. Simply because I'll create a folder on my side, and I'm going to share it with your account. So we both have access to this shared folder. That folder is where you're going to put in your show directory. I typically sort it by the year. So for example, this year is 2020, obviously. So you'll see your name, and then inside that folder is going to be a folder called 2020. In 2020, you're gonna copy and paste your entire show directory, and then I'll have access to everything that I need in Xlights. And also, if we're doing custom sequencing, I'll need copies of your audio files, just so I can get exact timing on the audio file side of things. Now, to be able to easily access your Dropbox files, I always recommend installing their software. It's super simple. You just download the software, sign into your account, and you'll see a Dropbox folder on your computer. It works with both Mac and PC and possibly Linux. I'd have to double check on the Linux, but I believe it works with that. So to download their software, you go to dropbox.com/downloading. It'll start the download. Once you get it installed, you'll sign in and you can go into your settings and see all that. But essentially what this does is it gives you a live view of all the files that I work with. So if I finish sequencing a song right now, usually within a minute or two, you'd be able to see the finished product right away. Another thing that I keep in there is a time card. I keep an Excel spreadsheet of all the time that I spend on your working on each of your songs and your sequences. And if you so choose, if you aren't sure how to set up Xlights, anything in layout, tabs, or whatever, any work that I'm doing, I will keep in there, and it kind of keeps a running total. It'll show any payments that you've made so far. It'll show all that information in that Excel spreadsheet. When it comes to invoicing, I do send an invoice when I finish a sequence. Now, if you see the sequence, you open it up, you run it on your side, and you say, I absolutely hate this. Don't worry, just let me know that you don't like it, any changes that you'd like to see, and I will change those for you, no problem. I don't want you, you're paying money for a sequence, a customized sequence. I don't want you to hate it. So if it's little something small, not a big deal. If it's a total resequence, don't be afraid to let me know. I won't be offended. You're paying for a service, and I intend on keeping you happy. So don't be afraid to come back and let me know if something is good or bad. So hopefully this quick run through kind of clears some things up for you. It's going a little longer than I anticipated. But if you have any questions, you can always send me an email at jesse@lightsofthenight.com. And hopefully this will clear some things up for you.